Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to my channel Learn Math with Syed Ali. Today we will be doing some multiplication and division rules for integers. So multiplying and dividing integers. So the statement is, when two integers with the same sign are multiplied, the product is always positive. That means plus times plus, if any quantity in plus, another quantity in plus, result is plus, positive. Negative quantity times negative quantity is equals to positive. So a student must remember this rule, that when two integers with the same sign are multiplied, result is positive. Negative times negative is positive. Positive times positive is positive. But when different signs are being multiplied, the result is negative. How? Negative times positive is equals to negative. Positive times negative quantity, result is negative. Now we will see some examples on these, that what is the application of these rules, right? So we can see the example, like you can say any number, minus 3 times 5. So when there is no sign, that is taken as positive. So if there is no sign, you will treat it as positive 5. So minus times plus is negative because opposite sign, and 3 times 5 is 15. So your answer is minus 15. Then you can say 6 times minus 4. What is sign of our 6? There is no sign, so you treat it as positive. And positive times negative is negative. And then you call the table. 6 times 4 is 24. This is your answer. Further, minus 8 times minus 2. So whether they are written in parentheses or without parentheses, you have to take care of the sign, right? So minus times minus is positive. 8 times 2 is 16. Further, so you understand this, that if there is no sign, then you take it as positive. Further, you can say minus 8 times 2 times minus 3. So now there are 3 quantities. So you have to recall it 3 times. Minus times plus is minus, and minus times minus is plus. So your final answer will be plus, because you already multiply all the signs. This multiplied by this multiplied by this. So you have to have a positive answer, because minus times plus is minus and minus times minus is. Now you multiply numbers by itself as usual. So 8 times 2 is 16. 16 times 3 is 48. So your answer is positive 48. So a student must take care of this sign rule for integers, right? So 9 times minus 3 times minus 1. So now this sign is positive because there is no sign. So minus times plus, or plus times minus is minus, and minus times minus is plus. And then you do the numbers. 9 times 3 is 27. 27 times 1 is 27. So this is your answer, right? So if it is in the parentheses, minus 7 times minus 8. So your answer is minus times minus is positive, and 7 times 8 is 56. So do not confuse these multiplication and division rule with the addition and subtraction. So when you are doing multiplication and division, this rule applies good. For example, if it is written 12 divided by negative 3, so plus minus minus, your answer will be in minus, and then you divide the numbers as usual. That is 12 divided by 3, which is 4. But the answer is negative 4, because plus quantity divided by the negative quantity gives you negative answer. More, minus 78 divided by negative 6. So negative becomes positive. So now I divide 78 divided by 6. So which is 13 times 6 is 78. minus 98 divided by 7. So this is negative, this number is positive. So plus times minus is minus. Your answer will be minus, but you have to divide 98 divided by 7 as usual, and you will see 7 1s are 7, 7 1s are 7, 2 is left, 28, and then 7 4s are 28. So you have minus 14. You can do by calculator as well, but you should know how to simplify the integers in division, right? There further examples can be taken. 24 divided by negative 2 divided by negative 6, right? Now there are two divisions. First you solve this division, and this is plus, this is minus, so this part will give you minus. 24 divided by 2 will give you 12, and then divided by negative 6. So negative negative is positive, and then you divide 12 divided by 6, which is 2. So your answer is positive 2. So you can take more examples, but you have to take care of these rules all the time when you are doing algebra in the next grade, or we will start algebra in this grade too. But slowly but surely you have to practice it, and then you will be good with the signs. 32 minus 32 divided by 4 divided by further minus 2. So this part will you do first, negative and a positive, so answer will be negative. 32 divided by 8, you call the table, 4 times 8 is 32. Then divided by negative 2, negative negative is positive, and then you divide the integers. 8 divided by 2 is 4. So you have your answer as 4. So here your answer was plus 2, right? Take another example. 48 divided by negative 6 divided by 2. So you divide this part. This is plus, this is minus. So minus answer is minus. 6, call the table of 6. It gives you 6 times 8 is 48. Divide by 2. So this is minus, this is plus. So answer is minus 2. 8 divided by 2, 2 4s are 8. So your answer is negative 8. So in this way, you can have your multiplication and division. You have to remember these 4 rules, and easy to remember because we say when two integers with the same sign are multiplied, same sign, right, or divide, you can say the product is always positive. The product is always positive. When opposite sign, product is negative. Sometimes the same question is asked like fill in the blanks type situation. So we will do few examples for fill in the blank situation, and then we will do some more complex example in the next lecture. So now we see some more examples, like a question can be asked, fill in the missing number. Fill in the missing number. But the rule will same, that you have to make the practice of these rules. Fill in the missing numbers. So how it is asked? I am giving you example how this question is asked. 9 times blank is equals to minus 45. So you have to see two things. First is sign, how you get minus here, and how you get 45. So you know that 9 times 5, 9 times 5 is 45. But how to get minus? You know that if one quantity is plus, other should be in minus to give you minus result, right? So you put minus 5 will be your answer. So you have to do two things. 6 times what is equals to minus 36. First you have to see the number. Number we can judge that, okay, in 12 times table it comes 12 times, 6 times 6 is 36. 6 times 6 is 36. And how to get negative? If this is plus, this should be minus to give you minus. So this is your answer. Minus 5 times dash is equals to minus 40. Right? Minus times dash is equals to minus 40. So you know that 5 times 8 is 40. So 8 number is fine. But now you have to see how we can get negative. So this is negative. So this should be positive to get the negative sign. Because negative times positive is negative. So you can see the situation here, right? So or more practice, you can say minus 5 times minus 3 blank. Now you multiply, negative times negative is positive. 5 times 3 is 15, right? Or 8 times blank is equals to minus 16. 8 times 2 is 16. But how to get negative sign? This is plus, so this should be minus. Plus times minus is minus. Next, dash times 7 times minus 3 is equals to 42. So now you have to think a little bit more than those, because here now the 3 digits. Now you see that 7 times 3 is 21, which is negative, right? And you have to bring 42, which is 2 times of 21. So that means number must be 2. But what about the sign? I need plus 42 as answer, but my 21 is negative. That means this should be negative to make it positive. So minus 2 is my fill in the blank, right? The required number. This way, you can make more examples if you want to, like 3 digits example, minus 4 times minus 2 times minus 8. Sometimes this product multiplication sign is not there. So that is also a multiplication, because we sometimes put a dot to represent it, and sometimes we do not put any sign, and that is multiplication in between these two parentheses. So now we have to multiply the sign. Negative times negative is positive. Positive times negative is negative. So my answer will be negative. Now I have to deal with the integers only. 4 to the 8, 8 is the 8 8 is the 64. So minus 64 is your answer, right? So in this way, you can deal with any number or any sign. One more thing before finishing this class is that if negative is outside the bracket and negative 4 is here, right, times negative is here and positive 5 is here. Now you have to deal with this sign. It's still multiplication, because negative sign is outside, which is multiplying with this negative sign, making this 4 as plus, times this negative times positive, making this 5 negative. So this is negative 5. Now plus times minus is minus. 4 times 5 is just the integer, that is 20. So minus 20 is your answer. Hope you understand this concept of multiplication and division of integers. If you like it, subscribe my channel, press the bell icon button to receive another video. Thank you for watching.